always make the tea salad. So I'm William T. Jala. I'm the Director of Custom and Cultural Affairs at the Liberian Human Affairs. Thank you very much for the invitation. We are a part of the crafting of this document. We're in Gbarnga. We sat together with the civil society, other government actors, and we're able to prepare this document. And of course, our chiefs signed this document and was taken to Monrovia, where Chief signed, Wilhelmina Tara, Minister of Gender, signed, and of course, Minister Gbarnga City also signed. So this is a legal document asking all women and practitioners to halt their activities for 3 years. And in this document, there are a lot of counts, about 6 counts were mentioned in here, and because of time, we may not go into all of these counts, and there are also penalties also mentioned in this document. Where are we? I can say we are somewhere good. We were able to vigorously organize a task force to get on our feet, along with Genital, the National Council of Chiefs and Elders, to go all over to talk to our people, our practitioners, that when you do a document and affix your signature, it's binding that you respect that document. So for this reason, we're able to close almost all of our goals, especially in the very active areas. We're serious. We contacted the superintendents, the primary chief, the commissioners, to help us locate some of the areas that we didn't know. But the country is so big. There are some far rich areas that we couldn't go, but we were able to go. So thus far, there we are. So you can see the noise down a little bit. But before, it was terrible that we ourselves, it was difficult for us to be controlled. But while you are passing the other side, and other people are doing things on the other side. But with the cooperation of our local leaders, our practitioners themselves, at least we are somewhere gone about 95%. Besides that, just the other day we were in Sangistan, where we decided to start with Monserrado County. We have 5 smaller counties that the UNWB said they could start their pilot project by constructing cultural heritage, introducing level project, village saving as an alternative to engage our practitioners doing something. Because if you stop someone from going to the water side to start drinking from the running creek, you start thinking about building hand pumps in the town. So we say, hey, we can engage our women, our practitioners themselves, doing something with their hand, it will draw their attention a little bit from what they have been doing, probably to respect their culture and also for their own living. So we were there the other day, and we started with Monserrado County with the help of the UNWB and other partners. And there are some ceremonies that were taking place and we hope, and even we told them that we also want these ceremonies to continue in the various spotlight counties and beyond the spotlight counties, because there are about 11 or 12 counties that are in the FGM practice. So the ministry, along with the National Council of Chiefs and Elders and the Gender Ministry, we are closely collaborating, working together to make sure that we end this FGM. And to transform, to bring transformation in our social norms, it takes a time, it's a process. And we are happy that the other day in the president's speech, he applauded us for the level of work that we have done so far, being a family in chief, president of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and going up at least to slow down the FGM practice in Liberia. So we are even hoping that by Monday which will be the FGM day in the Sunday time, and we are expecting the president to also be present in that meeting. And we also want to extend our thanks and appreciation to the vice president. She's also on her feet and did task force. She supported it, and we will now rest. We will now rest until we can see, because the issue of FGM is everybody business. Even we ourselves are in government, we have children, we have best children. So it's not just a civil society issue or NGO issue, it's government issue, it's everybody's issue. Yes, but we have a lot of societies, a lot of practices in this country. But during the tough days, and they look at some of these practices that they felt that was harmful. So what did they? They both hurt to it. They both hurt to it. We have a lot of terrible societies in this country that will harm people. They both start to it. And in the Ghanaian culture, is that started. And it can be shaped, it can be transformed. So for our generation to come, even we ourselves, for the protection of our words. So at the ministerial level, there we are, and we can show you that we will continue to work with other partners to help end this practice of the culture. We are not saying that we should destroy our culture entirely. No, there are good ones. There are good ones. So what we do is let's look at, giving a chance to our own children to decide. I got grandchildren. I got 2 grandchildren. They are not big yet, but I don't need them to have to decide. Like before, vacation is said you have to go. So let's leave that you have to go and leave them with deciding for themselves. They will do that. You will see that gradually is here now.
Thank you very much.
So this offer we are get at the ministry level. Thank you. Any question?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Director. If they allow them to decide for themselves whether they want to or not, think about that. As we turn to the Ministry of Justice, men speak out to end FGM. We are listening to the men who are speaking out. Talk the talk and walk the walk. Now we turn to the Ministry of Justice. We need to understand how effective, how forceful is the Ministry of Justice when it comes to the issue of penalizing violators of FGM.
Thank you. Let me first of all say thank you to the plenus for the invitation. Firstly, I want to bring greetings from the Minister of Justice, Councillor Frank Musa Dane, Jr. Next, I want for us to all stand and pay tribute to two of our colleagues. Mama Kama and Nathaniel Solo. Thank you. So I'm sure most of you in this room may have heard about Mama Kima. And she was an activist in the era of the fight against FGM. We also had Nathaniel Solo, who worked very hard with us in providing his legal expertise in the draft of an exclusive FGM bill. So our role at the Ministry of Justice, the Human Rights Protection Division, is to support activities in the protection and the promotion of human rights best practices. So the Constitution of Liberia on the issue of FGM, as far back as in the 80s, it called under Article 27B for the preservation and fostering, maintaining positive cultural values and character. So it means that they understood at that time that there were some values or some cultural practices that were not positive. In line with international best practices, and as a state, our obligation to fulfill our international human rights treaties, we committed as a state party to working towards the abolition of FGM. But we observed that because of the length of time that it has been practiced, it will not be an instant activity, but it will be a process. And this process is ongoing. We will want to also recognize the role played by civil society actors, and we are still playing this role today. I would like to give special recognition to Johnson Tamba and Miriam here, who have been working very. We also want to recognize our partners, the EU, the UNDP, the OHCHR, our UN Women, ActionAid, and other international partners that are fighting along with the government of Liberia. So nothing that is good is easy or comes easy. I'll give you a classical example. As duty bearer and under our National Human Rights Action Plan, we have submitted reports on some of our activities as a government to protect and promote human rights. And in those reports, we received recommendations. One of the recommendations, along with the recommendation to fully abolish FGM through a law, was the issue of the abolition of the death penalty. The reason I'm taking us back is I want to show you the time frame. We first discussed the abolition of the death penalty in 2010 under our UPR report, and we received recommendation to abolish the death sentence under the second optional protocol of civil and political rights. From 2010 all the way to 2015, much was done, but we did not reach that point. We maintained a position as a de facto moratorium. 2015 we went back. We also committed to abolishing, but we continue to maintain the position of de facto. So I'm telling you, from 2010 all the way to 2023, in 2022 was when the government of Liberia finally drafted an act to amend certain portions of the penal law to abolish the death sentence. And that was sent to the House by His Excellency Dr. George Gbarnga, and it was passed by the upper house and is waiting concurrence from the lower house. So it tells you the time frame for some of these things to be done. So the work, though it may seem very, very impossible or hard, like Marian said from the beginning, you could not even discuss these issues in the counties, but strides have been made and strides are still being made. So I think the key issue of the addressing of violators Why signing agreements may be a very useful aspect of the fight. The issue of punishment has to be done in line with the rule of law. That is, there must be a crime and a punishment that has been crafted through law. The law will explain what constitutes that crime and what is the punishment. So, as we continue to work with civil society and other partners to make sure that the FGM law is passed, we can only use other means through what the Ministry of Internal Affairs is doing, but when it comes to full execution or penalization of violators, we cannot be too strong on that because the law has not been passed. But I'm sure that with all working together, we can work to ensure that our law is passed and continue to provide the necessary information. Our lawmakers will support the passage of the FGM bill, and then we will move over to the penalization of violators. So once again, I want to say thank you to our civil society actors, our local and international